That's how you want to go in.
Yeah, this is an
We're
ASMR.
drinking
this
alcohol.
This is an ASMR podcast now.
We should get like the microphones that are binaural, like they look like ears. Have you seen on like Twitch? There's girls who like literally suck on like ear mics and lick them.
If TikTok hasn't told me about it, I don't know about it.
It's against TO. It's
As
not
we
against
just-
TOS. So it's just like for hours on end, and they're
That's
sucking
amazing.
ears.
That sounds awful. No, sorry, I just said that's amazing because I was like half listening. Like I was listening
you're
but
in your
not
head.
processing what you were saying.
We've been rusty.
It's
I get
not
it.
amazing. Yeah, we're back. We're doing another podcast. It's
Remember
the TAN
us?
Awards. It's the only one that matters.
It's the TAN Awards, baby. We got a great show for you tonight.
This is the one time of year that we try.
Celebrity guests, you'll see them.
Yeah, they're
I got
here.
them lined up.
Sorry, I'm telling Sky what I want on my pizza because
Oh,
she
that's
said I could
important,
have
actually.
a free pizza.
Can you all wait for a sec? This is
Yeah,
important.
no, I can multitask. I think I know. I don't have to finish. We can do this at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to play the intro? We got a great show for you today.
Should I play the...
We're gonna give people awards.
Should I
for
play the
things
intro or the one for the show?
that they deserve? Do we do both? You
Do
can
we do both? Okay,
we can
let's-
do the intro,
I'll start more. I'll stall more. I'll do...
or we could do the. Okay.
It's Talking About Nothing with Evan and Keelan.
Give you more time, you know. So you got like
Okay.
the whole 30 seconds of this, and then the new intro is 30
Well, you're
seconds.
gonna do them back. I don't think you should do them back to back. When we officially start doing
Okay.
the awards, we'll play the award one.
You want some form to this show.
Yeah, of course. I've always thought that we should try slightly more garlic.
So
Basil.
should we do our like normal riffing of a podcast show where we're just talking? Here's a random question
you
for
wanna
you.
get right
What would you
into it?
like on your pizza?
I want garlic. I wrote the crushed kind because I
Yeah.
got the whole pieces and it was too much one time. Basil, pepperoni, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Other stuff. Well, let's do an introduction. I have an introduction today. My name is Evan Lindsay. Today I solved the New York Times mini crossword in 1 minute and 7 seconds. Thank you to our studio audience.
What's the other one
I'm
we
gesturing.
Right. I forgot.
See, that's actually the reaction to the second part of the story was I told my friend Grace, shout out Grace, friend of the show, kind of. She makes fun of me for doing this.
I want the cheers.
I forgot we had all those.
Where's the good one? You know what I'm talking about?
No. But anyway, I told Grace about it because she's the one who got me recommended that I do the New York Times mini crossword so I can be more of a nerd.
That one. That's the one.
That's a good one. And then I sent her that saying I did it in 1 minute and 7 seconds. Where's the like, ooh, like not like the dramatic, like, oh, like
Like the naughty one or the uh-oh?
like, uh-oh. Spoiled it. I told her I did it in 1 minute and 7 seconds. She said she did it in 1 minute and 4 seconds. See, that way it was funny. But anyway, that's my achievement. Tell the people who you are, Keelan Siemens.
You remember me, guys? My name is Keelan. I like going on walks.
What do you think this is? Your dating profile?
I was in the dentist's waiting room today. I'm just gonna do tweets that I made.
Do tweets, okay.
I was in the dentist's waiting room today, and they played "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
Oh my God, Kiss
and
from a Rose.
I felt great. Yeah, I don't know. What have we really been up to in the last 6 months?
Oh, nothing. Dude,
Anime,
I stay in the
gaming.
closet until this podcast.
Is that canon? You're in the closet?
No, I go, I don't know. I stay in my room until we do this podcast. I'm only summoned to do it. I'm gonna get some, what? Well, you can
JPEG
talk.
Mafia just tweeted,
What did
Jason
JPEG
Derulo
Mafia
got
tweet?
hands.
True. And okay, that's good. I've decided what I wanted on my pizza. You gonna cut this out? Any of this dead air? Okay.
All of it.
It'll make it.
If we're doing one episode every 6 months, I better put a little bit of effort into
Yeah, you
editing
can make it
you know?
seem like we had this conversation really quickly.
We
Okay,
did.
so
We
what
have
else do
great
we want to
comedic
read?
timing.
What do we want? Do we want to just read our own tweets? That should be what the whole show is. What else, what are we talking about today? We're doing the awards. We got awards for stuff for people who deserved things this year. We're giving out the Minas.
I forgot that's what we called them.
Are they the Minas? They're the
Sure.
Minas. I'm pretty sure that's canon. Can we listen to the other podcast? What if this is just us reacting to last year's podcast? What if we just play it and we go, those albums came out last year. These guys are idiots. And then
If I could get...
we laugh at them. I feel like that's really loud. I feel like it's louder than us
so
talking.
the problem with that button right there is that it scrolls between like 30 different laugh tracks and they're not all balanced by the audio. But I'll fix it in post. It'll also, the problem is it'll play a different laugh track when I export it than what we just heard.
That's okay. It'll be a surprise. It's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
For people who aren't in the studio audience. That's how we give the audio version a different experience than the live show. Look, there's people here. You hear him. You know him. You love him. Anyway.
That could be you guys.
Yeah. So are we gonna? How much longer are we gonna stall for?
I
We didn't
would love to
ask
do
what
the
people wanted
Huh?
to give awards to this year, which is
No,
kinda
we
sad.
didn't, but,
we
like,
should have
fuck
done it.
'em.
We asked people for other stuff though. There's
did.
fan interaction. See, it was so hard. Okay, actually, no, I'll talk about that later. Are we gonna start the show? Enough
let's
stalling.
start the show. You want me to start this song?
Yeah, I want to hear the song.
You haven't heard it
Is
yet.
there a drum roll?
Nope.
This is Kendrick Lamar for the 2021 talking about nothing to us. The show is better than the Grammys.
Come on.
The show is better than the Grammys.
That's
the Grammys are stupid. Which award show do you think is better at like doing what they should do, which is like recognizing the best thing that year? Do you think it's the Oscars or is it the Grammys? I know it's us, but like outside of us. Because
I
some
don't know
people don't
shit
think
about
this
film.
award show is legitimate. I just did air quotes for anyone not in the studio audience.
I don't know shit about film. That will be very prevalent when I say what my best film of the year is, and who the runner-up was.
Okay.
But I think in the little world I see from film, it just seems like they pick more of like what I'm hearing in the year from like film nerds and shit.
Okay, here's my theory, my award show theory, before we start giving our own awards.
Yeah.
I think the Oscars and the Grammys are like, they're completely opposite in terms of like what they value. Okay?
Okay.
They're at opposite ends of the spectrum as for like a kind of award show. The Grammys talk about stuff that was very popular in the
numbers.
mainstream.
Yeah.
And popular. And often people are like, there's all this better stuff that you left out. You didn't include it. Why didn't you give your favorite album a award for applicable award? You know, and people get mad and they're like, why is Drake nominated? Like, music nerds are like, the stuff that gets nominated isn't bad, but they're like, there's always other stuff, like smaller stuff that gets missed by the Grammys. The Oscars do like the opposite. They're like super pretentious and don't ever talk about things that are like very popular in the mainstream. Like, the most popular movie this year, I feel, is going to be Spider-Man No Way Home. That one. Spider-Man.
We are 2 minutes away from Martin Scorsese's comments on Marvel movies
No,
getting
I
brought
know,
into
I
this
know.
conversation.
But this isn't. No, I don't want to talk about that at all. But like, that will be the biggest, most popular movie of the year. If you would put that in a Grammys style award show, it would win Record of the Year or whatever. Because it would have been like the movie of the year. But that won't even be in like the Best Picture nominee because they're all like, they have like their thumbs up their butt. And I think they're both bad. And I think that this is why we're perfect. There we go. I tied it all back together. This
our
award
opinions
show,
are
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
and
objective.
I think we're really highbrow, lowbrow type of guys sometimes.
We both have bushy eyebrows.
Yeah, exactly.
That
ever get
dude in the
self-conscious
movie,
about
I
your
forgot to
eyebrows?
tell you. They're a bit unkempt.
Because I think when I see them in, like, the mirror,
Yeah.
I think they're fine. I have no problems. When I see pictures, I feel like I have a very dark brow. And
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like they're too much. But maybe that's just...
Probably like once every
Anxiety.
4 months, I look in the mirror a bit too hard, and then I gotta pluck a little from in between them.
Do you? I've
It's a
never
little-
done that in my entire
It's a
life.
little uni-like.
I feel like
you
I'll
know?
have to do it eventually because I've seen guys with really,
Yeah.
like, old guys with bushy eyebrows where it's, like, a mustache
Yeah.
on your forehead. And I don't think I want that.
It works with some people. Do you remember the
If you
dude-
have, like, a monocle
Do you
and a
remember
top
the movie
hat...
we saw last night?
I'm
That
not
dude
gonna
with the
have those
fucking
things.
eyebrows?
In the movie? Yeah.
That
was
dude-
that
it
was
I
that
think-
Banquo?
I think it was Banquo.
Yeah.
They were nuts.
Yeah. They're out of control.
Like, I was
But they
wondering if they were like a
didn't care
eyebrow
about-
wig or something. Because, like,
they
that
didn't-
can't be a person's eyebrows.
They didn't care about hygiene back then. Or care at least their eyebrows. I mean, they cared about hygiene. That's timist of me to say that they didn't care about. What am I saying? That there some times are better than other times? Come on.
What are you, old?
Would
all
I
that is.
say that?
It's an old take. Old head.
Old head take. I've lived through very little time, so I don't really know in the
true.
grand scheme of things. But we all have.
I
Our
mean, yeah.
first award.
Oh, God. Bro, we were born and, like, the internet was there, but, like, it wasn't something people did a lot.
I think we were born, if you want to talk about this, in the best time ever.
Okay, go for it. Tell me why.
Well, no, you finish your thought. I
Was
weird.
like, you could just cut our lives in half, and there was, like, time where internet was around, but we weren't really fucking with it that hard, and then time where internet was around and everyone was fucking with it real hard. With a flip at, like, 2010.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. We've dipped our toe in both waters a little bit. That's why I think we were born at the prime time, because we got to go outside. But, like, I don't want to live in a time without the internet.
Right.
You know, that sounds awful. Again, what am I? Timist? I don't know.
Our first award.
Our first award. Should
What
you
if
move
we
all
keep going
in
on
the cut?
tangents? And
Yeah,
then
I
at
know.
the
I
end
was
of
gonna
the
say
tangent,
maybe
we
just
go, our
move all.
first
You move
award?
all that before the.
Like, let's just not get to our
The other
first award
stuff.
for, like, half the episode.
No, we can't do that. Because I feel
do we
like
wanna
I
start
always
with?
feel like we don't have that much, but then we have lots of stuff.
Do we want to start with other people's
not the
albums
music
of the year,
ones.
or should we do that right?
No,
before
I think we
album
should
of
do
the
right
year?
before our albums. We'll do
Okay.
everything up to albums of the
Yeah.
year, and then we'll do other people's albums, and then we'll
Yeah.
do our top 15.
I love
list. We
the
did
structure.
15 this year because we're fucking professionals.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, thank you.
That's right. That's the combo right there.
We listened to so much music this year.
So
It's
much
crazy.
music every year.
We're gonna tell you what the
We
best
get even
music
better
of this
than
year
ours.
was. Okay.
I have an award called the Bo Burnham Award, and it's because I didn't know what else to
Oh, James
nominate
Acaster's gonna
Inside
get it, right?
for. So the Bo Burnham Award goes
What's
to
the
Inside.
money line on the Bo Burnham Award?
You know.
What are the odds Bo Burnham gets it? Bad,
Um,
I'm guessing.
I feel like Weird Al was in the running, but
Weird Al.
and
James
maybe
Acaster?
James Acaster.
Okay.
But
But
like
anyway,
he
the Bo
fucking
Burnham Award.
swept it. I just didn't want to say best stand-up special because
Oh.
like nothing else came out this year.
Was Cold Lasagna? Hate
That was
Myself not this year.
Okay, it came out on Vimeo this year, but we counted it last year because we
Oh, we
saw it
did?
live streamed. I think we did, or did we not?
Maybe we did. I don't know. I put that one. Yeah, Bo Burnham wins.
In my mind,
Dave Chappelle.
I
won.
like.
Just
It makes me
kidding.
happy where
Topical.
it makes me happy that every year I have one special that I think crushes every other special. It's been like that for half a decade. So
Yeah.
to fit those rules, I'm counting Cold Lasagna Hate Myself last year. So that, because it beats Pete Davidson, it beats fucking Eric Andre.
Oh,
beats Hannibal.
by a mile. Beats Hannibal. Well,
Yeah.
it's up. Hannibal would maybe be my number 2 based on the ones that you said just
Well,
now.
you can't see Hannibal's special anymore. So fuck
Why?
it.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I
It's
thought
not
that was
accessible.
just me.
No, it's gone.
Why do you? I was.
And then like 2019
Anyway.
was like millennium.
Okay, so the Bo Burnham Award, we're giving it to Inside. What are our thoughts on Inside? How many times have you seen it?
3 or 4. I
I've
don't
only
know.
seen it once.
I haven't seen it. Like I saw it probably 4 times in like the month it came out, and then I stopped watching it.
It's
but
so
I'm
sad.
definitely gonna come back to it.
It's like
fantastic.
crushingly sad. That's beside the point. That's true.
Yeah.
I just feel like I couldn't watch it that much for giggles.
I
feel like it's more sad than it is giggles.
feel bad for people who their take on Bo Burnham is TikTok ruined it. Like, okay, you went on TikTok too much. That's on you.
I'm glad. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad TikTok embraced it in a sense.
Yeah, I think it was like like he fucking knew that would happen. Because that's like the whole point of the special, or one of the many points.
I mean, that's just his comedy though. Like, I feel like you could have taken all of his other specials. Like, they could all be TikTok audios. There's tons of stuff in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, left
and
brain,
a lot
right
of them
brain.
have come back. Like, prolonged eye contact. I saw on TikTok and shit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You know,
it just
pandering.
We're just giving him more money, and I hope it helps him. Anyway, did you see that one TikTok of it was at a Phoebe Bridgers concert? Can I go a podcast without talking about Phoebe Bridgers? I don't know.
I thought you were gonna ask if you could wear my Crocs, but you're just putting them on without asking permission.
And I'm putting them in sport mode.
You are. That's what I respect you for. Wait,
yeah.
no, that's the opposite of sport. That is lounge mode.
This is lounge mode?
Yeah, sport mode is like you got the support in the back heel.
I feel like that would be like 4x4. Like, you need more
like
intensity.
Sport. Like you're doing a sport.
Yeah. Okay.
Checkmate.
Shit. You got me with
Our next award.
You got me with your sports references. Did you see the TikTok of Bo Burnham was at a Phoebe Bridgers live show and she played Funny Feeling? That was great. It was wholesome. Next award. What is the next award?
I don't know.
Let's do YouTuber of the Year. That's the one I'm looking at on my phone. Wait, did we not do an applause? Where's the applause? For Bo Burnham.
For Bo Burnham.
The studio audience loves him. Yeah, your Mina is in the mail. Bo, we're happy to give your small-scale operation comedic niche special our support. You're welcome. Applause for us.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, you want to YouTuber? Mm-hmm. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Who's your YouTuber?
My YouTuber is Rough Criminal.
Rough Criminal's great. He's a smart, funny guy.
He's subverting.
He came out of nowhere.
The form. Probably the only YouTube video, if we took a ratio of the like YouTubers who like, how frequently did I watch their videos upon release? Probably watched like all of his. For months, I would watch everyone that came out because they're so short and easy to watch. And then occasionally he'll do like real videos. He just drops them in. The interviews are funny. It's really hard to fuck up when things are 10 seconds long. And this is part of a grander conversation of how music reviews work. But I just love that they don't give a number or on a scale. Yeah. It's just like his thoughts. It's like an actual
fucking
review.
Great.
And he sums it up perfectly.
I can't remember the last time I watched a full Anthony Fantano review because I can just look at Rough Criminal. It's 10 seconds of my time. Yeah. He doesn't give me an opinion that I have to like combat when I'm actually listening to the album and then question if it's my opinion or his. He just goes, hey, this is a pretty good album. Yeah. And like maybe one take on it.
Yeah. I like it when he does the grand.
And there's very few negative reviews unless it's like, you know, everyone hates that album.
Yeah. I mean, and he'll like give not the most positive thoughts on it, but
but if it's like an album you've never heard of, 90% of the time, you know, it's positive. Yeah, because he's just trying to put it out there.
It is great. It's great. And that's my YouTuber of the year. I couldn't think of anyone else. No one else was on YouTube this year. Rough Criminal.
That's where you're wrong.
Is in the mail.
That's where you're dead fucking wrong.
Shaped like a dog bone.
The entire way I consume YouTube shifted this year.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Small tangent. I'm trying to emulate his style on Letterboxd because I'm like, I can write short reviews that I think are funny. Yeah. My review of Macbeth is "You egg, he stabs him." 4.5 stars.
It's true. It's a great quote.
Might be a 5. It's
a great bar.
I think I'm giving too many. What else did I put? My review of Enter the Void, I think, would be 5 stars if it was anime. I don't want to talk about that movie. Don't ask me about it. What's your YouTuber of the year?
The way I watched YouTube this year completely shifted in the sense where I will much more likely watch like a 2.5 hour video about one topic or like 8 different topics than I'll watch like a bunch of 10-minute videos like the algorithm wants you to. So like I was watching H Bomber Guy. I was watching Jenny Nicholson.
I know who your YouTuber
I was watching ContraPoints. And I was watching, I think, the best out of the lot, who is criminally underrated, CJ the X.
Yeah, I was right.
Fucking genius, dude.
Yeah.
His last video was on Rick and Morty.
No.
I dropped my shit. I was
don't wanna
halfway
watch
through an episode of an anime that won my anime of the year, and I
Yeah.
paused it and I watched an hour and 40-minute video about Rick and Morty. And the first 5 minutes of that fucking video beat the shit out of me. It was like I went to therapy and the therapist went, "I know exactly what is wrong with you." And I needed to like take a breather because he sees through you. He breaks you in every fucking way.
I like don't. These videos are tough for me to watch.
CJ
I
is
could not
fast-paced.
I couldn't watch an hour and 40 video essay about hour 40-minute video essay about Rick and Morty. Like, I just can't do it. I've tried starting those videos. I can't do it. And
It's
they are
okay.
fast-paced. There's
It's
a lot in
okay.
there. I respect them. I also don't feel like we'd get along in real life. And that means...
You and CJ? Fair enough.
Maybe we would. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
that's unfair of me
they'd
to
like
say.
me, but I like
I
their
just
shit.
like... it's just like, oh, let me talk about a niche topic. But I respect your choices. You know?
It's just, they're just like so well worded.
They're very well done.
And,
he's literate.
It's okay to pause
for
that
sure.
shit and let it sit in
I can't do
because
that.
he's spitting.
We had
facts.
exactly opposite takes. like,
Yes.
because rough
Long
criminal,
and
all his
short.
videos are 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, long and short. What are we? Different people,
Wow.
different perspectives. I'm just surprised he didn't put it on TikTok. You know, like he insisted that he would do that shit on YouTube
Yeah, that is weird.
because it's like fully the TikTok format.
yeah.
Anyway, not important. So
That's YouTuber.
YouTuber
Do you
of the
have a
year,
streamer of
Rough
the
Criminal
year?
and CJ the X. You have to meet in a back alley,
Fight
to fight.
for this one award.
No, you have to do a competitive Pokemon match, 3v3. Send your
fucking
teams in
got
the
that.
meal. What?
CJ's fucking got that, dude.
I don't know. I feel like Rough Criminal. I feel like he's older than us, but I think
I bet
he's,
CJ's
I
the
bet he
type to do a
plays
Nuzlocke,
Pokemon.
dude. Anyway,
Why do people keep trying to ruin Pokemon? man?
streamer of the year. Do you have a streamer of the year?
It's Hassan Piker.
Okay.
Who else would it be?
You see my
I don't
shirt?
care about
got this in the
Twitch.
mail today.
I don't know what that is.
It's Hassan's merch.
No value without labor.
It's-
United,
it's a
we
unionized
bargain.
shirt. All the
That's
money
pretty
went
good.
to like
Union made.
unions. Yeah.
Union made. Pretty good. Nice. That's why I like Hassan. He supports all the things I support.
Is Hayden listening? My streamer of the year is Germa985.
Hayden
Germa
does like
killed
Germa.
this year, dude.
Hayden, I know about Germa from Hayden.
There are two people on Earth that I feel like most of the time I could reject a parasocial relationship with celebrities or internet people.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Germa or Jabuki, I feel like I genuinely know those people well. Like it's seeped in. I've seen them on my computer screen long enough that like they're the homies,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I trust them
Yeah.
with my whole heart.
That's great.
No,
I just don't watch. No, it's not great. Those aren't your friends. Go outside, make real friends.
all right, let's go. You wanna go out?
No,
Shit's expensive.
not me.
The world's shut down.
It's expensive.
How are we gonna make friends?
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. CJ the X and Rough Criminal. They're gonna have to fight. They can decide on the means of combat among themselves. Or you can split your Mina in half. We'll cut it with a bandsaw. Anyway.
Do you have a rookie of the year? He looks into the distance because he did not think about it for a single second. He thinks he could just conjure one up in the
Yeah, I
next 5
can.
seconds.
Of course I can.
All right, you want me to say mine so you can stall?
No.
No.
Let's sit here.
He
in
wants the dead
silence
air.
While I think
More
Yeah.
shit for me to
I'm not
edit
even
out.
gonna like look up anything. Rookie of the year? I feel like I do, but I can count it. Can I count it? Can my rookie of the year be Genesis Owusu? Would that work?
I like that.
debut album came out this
We might talk about it
year. Really
later.
good. We might. I doubt it.
might-
though.
we
I
might maybe
personally-
talk
I
about that
personally
later.
doubt it. That album was great. And maybe I'll talk about it later. I don't know. You don't know.
No.
You don't know what my next move is. I might get up and leave right now. Try and stop
All right, see
me.
ya. I'll do the
can't.
rest of the show.
Okay.
Give me your notes so I can say what your awards are.
No. There's no. The pages are blank. Anyway.
Good 2012
Yeah.
Bo Burnham's What
That's
reference.
our whole brand.
Yeah, I did that live once. My
Good for
rookie
you.
of the
in
year.
an English class.
Yeah. My rookie of the year.
That's not live.
But that's not live. It was a crowd. My rookie of the year
They
was
were forced to
Olivia
be there.
Rodrigo.
Oh,
She made the big bucks this year.
that's a good one.
Thank
That's
you.
a good
I
one.
thought yours was good
We all
too.
know it's Ben Simmons. This joke isn't funny.
Who did we give it to last year?
Probably Ben Simmons.
Maybe. That's a good one.
Andrew Whitney.
No, it was the first year. And then second year might have been like Flo Milli or Baby Keem or something.
Flo Milli. Could have been. Olivia Rodrigo, actually, you know what? Probably. I forgot about her for a second there.
Yeah.
She'd be rookie of the year. She blowed up.
She blowed up.
She blowed up.
She blowed up, dude.
Yeah.
And that record's
She
good.
Really did.
It's catchy.
It is good. It is a good record.
It's good. It's
I
catchy.
don't know
It's
if we'll
fun.
talk about it later. But
I don't remember if it's even made the cut.
who knows? Who knows? Only us. Next
do
award. What's the next award? Let's see.
You got one?
Anyway.
Sauce me an award.
Uh,
Give it to me. Pass it over here.
I'm gonna do my award. I'm ready for it.
The
We're
Evans
far
Award.
enough into the award. This is the Evans Award. My award is breakup of the year.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna take breakup of the year?
I would assume Kimberly and Kanye.
No,
No.
it's not them. Do you have any
My
other
mistake.
nominees?
Um,
I thought there's another big one, but I couldn't remember if it was
Chloe
this year.
and Tristan Thompson for the 8th time.
No, of course not. They can't take it
That
again.
one was different. It looks like it's for real now.
Yeah, well, he's
He has,
having
like,
a
3
child
children
with
with other
another
women.
woman.
Yeah.
Another woman. I love when you post stuff on Instagram as an
Bro,
apology.
The other day,
Like, you're not apologizing to her on Instagram.
the other day I found on 17.com, the website for 17 magazine, they have a compiled list for like every article they've ever written about the couple. It's a timeline of their
Tristan
relationship.
Thompson, Khloe Kardashian.
It goes so long, and it shows like every single time he cheated. It is quite an
Kind
epic.
of a bottom tier NBA player and Kardashian, maybe. Not to say that she deserves that.
Yeah, but like
But-
it's one of the last ones you think of.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, don't have children with other women when you're in a relationship, and you may quote me on that.
Slice.
Thank you, studio audience.
Hot take.
No, the other obvious breakup of the year nominee, who didn't get it, is Jonathan Mulaney and his ex-wife. Is that was that this year? I don't know
We
what
don't
the
know.
canon is.
It's
I
a
think
gray area.
I feel like
I feel like it was
It was
December last.
close, maybe, but they didn't win it. That is sad. I don't want to talk about that. It's
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
The breakup of the year obviously was Daft Punk.
Yeezy taught me.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Daft Punk broke
That's
up
a
this
good
year.
one.
Yeah, it is a good
I
one.
forgot.
Thank you, everyone.
I forgot.
How could you have forgot? I think about it every day.
I don't listen to Daft
It's
Punk as
just-
much as you do.
Crazy how they didn't release an album for 8 years
And then they went.
then announced that they broke up.
We
They
outta
still
here.
did stuff like as Daft Punk until like
They were
quite
still
a few years
in
after.
the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go with that. But like they still like they worked on other people's music as Daft Punk. But they haven't done anything for so long. They didn't done their job in 8 years, and then we're
Yeah.
like, by the way,
See ya.
we quit. And they
Good
could have
on
kept it going forever. You could have just put other dudes in those helmets to
That's the
perform
thing,
live.
right?
Like
MF Doom.
I
Rest in
respect
peace.
their integrity to not do that in a sense.
Can we do
However,
an in memoriam section before I
I'm
forget?
sad. That sounds sad. You want to do the in memoriam section?
Name
now?
people you remember died this year.
Christopher Plummer.
Rest
He
in
was
peace.
I think that's his name. An actor. He was in Knives Out. The old guy in Knives Out. I believe he died this year.
Rest in peace.
Sad. Also in Sound of Music. Pretty good movie.
I've heard.
Didn't think it was gonna be. It's one of those movies that's like you don't think it's about Nazis, but
And
it
then
turns
it
out
totally
there
is,
is
yeah.
totally Nazis in it.
Yeah.
Totally took me by surprise. Betty White.
Betty White.
obviously. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Who else died this year?
Norm.
Norm Macdonald died this year. That
Rest
was
in
really
peace.
sad. There are a bunch of people who died this year that it was really sad that I can't think of their names right now, like important people, and that's why I feel
like
we shouldn't include this section because I don't want to diss anyone. The Prince, Prince,
not Prince, the Prince, the guy who like everyone was making memes when he died.
Harambe.
No, like the Prince. Is it Philip?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Rest
died.
in peace.
I don't know if we should. He died.
He did die. People that died this year. Hey Siri.
Rush Limbaugh. That was an accident.
Whoops. Who died this year? We're spending too much.
I found this on the web for Russian board. That was it. I was it who died this year.
That was because of
Check it
you.
out.
What is your accent on your Siri?
I don't know. Maybe something. I forget. I changed it once because I just was like, let me see what these sound like, and then I didn't change it back.
Right. There you go.
I think it's British. I don't know. It's not important. Don't listen to my Siri. Anyway, the next one, the next award.
Can we do the worst fucking guy I could think of award?
Yeah. Who's the worst fucking guy you could think of?
I have 4.
Jeez.
I bet one of them is what you have.
I only have one in mind.
Well, who is it?
Oh, you want me to go first?
And then I want to see if it's on my list.
Mine's Joe Rogan.
That was number 2. I listened to a 3-hour Joe Rogan interview today because my dad told me to.
Why?
Because it's like anti-vax bullshit, and I want to like tell my dad that he's wrong. It was Robert Malone, and I wanted to.
Please.
I listened to it so I could gather evidence on all the dog
as
shit.
a society, can we stop getting our information from Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Just stop. Nothing he says is canon.
He'll tell you he's an ape. Like, he doesn't know shit.
Yeah, that was his whole point.
Yeah.
That's his whole reason for being.
Yeah.
And people are also like, I'm dumb, so he must be right.
He knows about
guess.
martial arts. He's really good at
He's really
commentating
good at
martial arts.
and hunting and preparing elk.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't think he has any qualifications.
Nope. So that's one of the 4
Not
people
even
I
that
could
good
think
at
of.
stand-up comedy.
I also have Steven Crowder, who I think Joe Rogan's impact is more negative.
Yeah, 100% more negative than Steven Crowder.
And then we have the 2 big boys, Elon and Jeff, who have a lot of money and are doing a lot of bad things. Jeff Bezos looks like a troll now. Have you seen how that dude's fucking built?
Yeah, he looks like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
They're trying to create their own species.
They are.
Look.
So, out of those, like Joe, Elon, and Jeff.
Look, this is just like
Who's the
Orange
worst
Man.
guy?
Orange Man didn't win the election, and then we had to come up with all these new Orange Man bad guys to make fun of. And I feel like when people make fun of Bezos and Elon Musk and all that stuff, it's just supplemented the Orange Man bad discourse.
But it's so warranted.
Yeah, but so is the Orange Man bad discourse. Of course.
So you just think we should
I'm
lay
just
off
sick
the
of
criticism?
No, I'm just
tired?
sick of talking about it. Yeah, they're bad.
That's gonna be Joe.
I don't even have any reason. I don't like Joe Rogan.
Nobody. Well, people do, but of course you don't.
They do. I don't like any of these guys. Who's the winner in all of these?
Yeah, the shit,
I think
biggest shit.
Elon. Who are the nominees?
Elon, Jeff.
Elon probably the first one I would disqualify personally. I'm not entirely like. I think he's just like weird and obnoxious. I'm not as much, and a billionaire, so obviously bad.
Yeah.
But billionaire bad. 9 zeros after net worth bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hate him the least out of most of those people.
Okay. I think
like, what are we talking here? Like what's the criteria to be the worst fucking guy?
Okay, think of a guy. Make him terrible. Just the worst possible guy. Who does he resemble the most?
Voldemort?
And the award goes to Voldemort.
Well, out of those guys, who looks the most like Voldemort?
Okay. Oh, Jeff.
Joe's close. But I hate Steven Crowder. The one who I get like the most heated talking about is probably Steven Crowder. Yeah. Because like at least Jeff Bezos, it's not easy to make him say extremely racist things.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
'Cause he
Or
has-
not even that it's easy, because Steven Crowder will just do it.
Yeah, because he has
Same
like,
with Joe Rogan.
stock
Most
stories.
willing to say racist and despicable things, probably Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Out loud in a public forum.
in order,
And
for
then be
most-
like, you're
most likely
suppressing
to be
my freedom
racist.
of speech.
First Steven, second Elon, third Joe, fourth Jeff.
Just because you put a fucking microphone in front of your face doesn't mean you get to say whatever you want.
Says the guy with a microphone.
Yeah,
in front of his
that was the
face.
joke. Anyway, I don't say whatever I want on here. I'm holding so much back.
Yeah? Tell him how you really feel.
No, I can't. That would defeat the whole purpose of my argument.
That's true. Hi, Sky.
Anyway, oh my God, Sky's here. She brought a pizza.
Welcome.
You can't hear, but people are applauding you. Okay, we have to
They
pick.
are.
Do we have to pick this up?
Yeah, do we want to pause this?
We can. I don't know. What do you want to do, Sky? Do you want to listen to us podcast?
Yeah, definitely. Keep going.
Okay.
That sounded sincere.
Who's the worst fucking guy out of
Who's the
Elon?
worst guy you could think of in the world?
Yeah, the worst guy.
The world.
Yeah.
Fuck. Probably like Donald Trump, even though I know that's basically
Orange Man bad.
Orange Man bad, but this year who was the worst fucking guy? Yeah.
That Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
We already talked about him, but yes.
Thompson.
Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, he'd
added
be
to
up
the
there.
list.
But he's been long.
But he's good at basketball.
Shitty guy.
Okay.
Whatever.
What else do we want to
Yeah,
do?
I'll take Tristan Thompson on the hard court. I don't care. I'll say he's bad at basketball. I would lose. I'd lose so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else do we have? We'll go through some of the other ones. Best anime Keelan watched this year.
Oh, do you have one for the best anime I watched?
That you watched this year?
Yeah.
Attack on Titan?
That's on the list. I watched a lot of anime this year.
I don't know. I know you did. Banana Fish.
No. That's Toledo. Let me say there were some good ones this year.
Okay. What were
Hunter
they?
Hunter.
Hunter X
Evangelion.
Hunter.
Yes. Hunter X Hunter, but the X
Be
is
a
silent.
professional.
The X is silent.
Okay.
That's how I'm being a professional.
I got memes.
The best anime I think I watched this year that did not come out this year, and that's why the category is called Best Anime Keelan watched this year.
Yeah.
And I'm not done this anime.
Okay.
I am 2/3 of the way through.
Okay.
It's Monster, the 2004 anime drama Monster, and it's fantastic, and everyone should watch it.
Okay, great. Monster, your words in the mail.
Show of the year? Do you have a show?
It was Succession.
Succession.
And there's no contest.
Moving on.
There's literally no contest.
I thought Arcane was really good,
I
but
don't
you
know-
didn't see Arcane.
I don't know what that is.
It's the League of Legends cartoon.
No.
Film of the year.
I wrote The French Dispatch, but
Me
it was
too.
probably Dune. I think
watched-
I would put Dune.
As of last night, I think I watched 4 movies that came out this year because we
Yeah.
just watched The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Yeah.
So Tragedy of Macbeth, French Dispatch, Last Night in Soho, and Space Jam 2. So Space Jam got 4th this year.
Yeah, good.
But I gotta give it to French Dispatch.
Dude,
Eat them, go nuts.
it was
They're there
Dune.
for you,
We have a studio audience now. That was
and they're
them.
eating Skittles.
Yeah. That's how we bribe Sky.
Okay. We have Song of the Year. Do you have one for this?
I said Introvert by Little Sims, which was
a
Anthony
good one.
Fantano's song of the year, and I kind of agree.
I feel like
I kind of agree.
I would not
Song's really good.
put that out there to brag. Just be like, by the way, it was also
No, I was gonna say in case you were gonna say that to me. I was
Okay,
trying to head
I
off
see. It was
accusations.
yeah. I didn't
So
know.
did I steal his take? Kind of, but I just
Okay.
kind of how I
Yeah.
feel. Because that song, it's amazing.
great-
It's
great fucking
fantastic.
song.
Yeah.
I did.
So big.
It's a big song.
It's like grand. It sounds.
It's
grand.
grandiose.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Maximalist.
Yeah.
I did "Funny Feeling" by
Oh, we
Bo
can
Burnham,
do
and like
not
you
songs?
can include. What do you mean not songs? What does he mean? It's got song structure. Phoebe
does.
Bridgers covered it.
It's 100% a song. It's 100% a song.
Anyway,
It's 100%
That's it.
a song. I didn't mean
runner up
to-
was
I didn't mean
probably
to
like
hate.
Range Brothers by Baby Keem.
Top of the morning.
That song was fucking incredible.
Top of the morning.
When was the last time
Wait,
you listened to that?
no, you fucked up everything.
What about Holy Fucking Smokestack?
Shit.
Why did I fuck it up?
Fuck, I forgot.
This dude's not okay.
I have to change things.
Why? Did you just
Because-
remember about Baby
because-
Keem's album?
No, it was on an earlier version of the
No,
list.
and it's not anymore.
Yeah, because I like on one of the lists I repeated. Okay, I can fix it. It's okay.
Having technical difficulties.
very
Evan forgot
easy.
about the Baby Keem album.
How much more of those do we have to do? We could take a break and talk to Sky.
We could take a break and hang out
No.
with our friend.
No? Okay. Well, no, let's do all the awards up until albums.
Okay, I'm done. So
You're done?
yeah.
Best film, best show, best anime, game of the year.
Oh, I did that. Yeah, I forgot
What was
about
it?
that. Okay, I have like three for this.
Can
Mine's
I contribute to this one?
Game of the
Yeah.
year. Sky, what's your game of the year?
Fall Guys.
Hell yeah.
That was this year, right?
Nope. But they keep
Was it
updating
not?
it. It was 2019.
It counts. My
Good
game
job,
of the year
though.
is not from this year either.
Yeah, so I have one that came out on PlayStation this year.
Okay.
So, but it came out last year, and that's
Yeah.
Hades. So that I think is the best game I played this year. And then I have one that the game came out years ago, but a new DLC came out this year, and that's Binding of Isaac Repentance. And the actual game that came out this year might have been one of the only games I actually played that came out this year was It Takes Two. But I'm gonna say Hades. Hades
Okay.
was fucking sick.
I have one other word. Things that made me mad, the most mad this year. This wasn't this year, but it happened yesterday. I'm counting it. Up until the time of this podcast, between the TAN Awards,
Yeah.
things that made me the most mad during the TAN Awards. That guy in the movie theater last night during
Yeah.
Macbeth, whose ringer was on, and he was typing. He had the keyboard clacks. What kind of psychopath
We
do you have
kept
to be to have
hearing
keyboard clacks
the
on
photo
in
shutter.
like real life? Yeah, and he was taking
He was
photos.
taking of what?
I
in
don't
a movie
know.
theater?
That's weird.
We suspect selfies, but like why? And your ringer was on. Like, come on.
Yeah.
He took like eight photos and then left halfway through.
Twist of the year.
Twist of the year. You
Do
have
a
one?
Twist of the year.
I didn't think about
I wrote.
that.
I'm just reading from my notes. Now. I wrote COVID coming back again.
That was not.
I
surprising
really
at the
thought.
start.
I really tricked myself mentally into thinking that it was winding down, and it wasn't. But coming back so strong.
Oh, twist of the year.
coming back so strong, as strong as it did. Like it's like the same.
I think I got my twist of the year.
What's your twist of the year?
Kanye bringing out Marilyn Manson and DaBaby.
Yeah, that was one of those bad twists.
Yeah, it was an evil twist. Villain arc.
Okay, so this brings us to albums of the year.
Let's go. Well, we gotta say everyone else's. Sky, you got an album of the year?
Yeah, Sky submitted one on mine.
Oh,
I
on
think.
his account. Okay.
Sorry.
Do you want to? We'll run through them. We'll run through the gauntlet.
We
Do you
gonna
want to
run
do
it
the main
up.
ones? Who's gonna do the main ones?
What?
You know how there was the Evan and Keelan account ones.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
I,
wanna do that
I
first?
changed my answer for the game. Animal Crossing.
Hell
Animal
yeah.
Crossing. Was that this year? Doesn't matter. Still
2019.
counts. Oh, I didn't say mine. My game of the year was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It counts. Again, there were more DLC characters.
So it's a completely different game.
Absolutely. The whole meta changes.
I want Smash so much. Like, I want Talia to get Smash so
Yeah.
bad. So we can play it. Because we had so much fun.
It's been the game of the year
other day.
since. Yeah, it's a blast.
Anyway, great game.
I kept winning.
Great bit.
Okay, so we asked our fans
We asked our fans.
what their album of the year was, and we got some responses. We can take turns running through them. Do you want to go? I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at.
Wesley Haberlin said none.
Which I don't think that was there was
Not
no
really playing the
album of
game,
the
pal.
year. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you thought that no album of the year would be album of the year.
Yeah.
One of them
he's
has to
a
be.
real
Music was
contrarian.
released, Wesley. Come on.
It's true.
Isaac Tatro said Afrique Victime.
Fun record. I listened to it yesterday.
I have listened to a couple songs on it, and it's one of those albums that the internet told me to listen to a lot, like
Yeah.
Pitchfork and stuff.
Rough
and I
Criminals
didn't
also.
really do that, and maybe I should have, and I'll go back and listen to it. It's an album I have downloaded, and we'll try and listen to eventually, but didn't listen to it. Not really on my radar that much.
Yeah.
But I respect that
Good
choice.
record.
The internet says that's good. You say that's good. That seems like a good choice to put up there. For
Yeah.
album of the year.
Unfortunately, incorrect though.
Yeah, unfortunately,
not the album of the year.
unfortunately false.
But nice try. Quinn Haberlin said real answer and then listed 3 albums that didn't come out this year. So I thought that was really
What are
funny.
they? Tell us.
Ozomatli, which is self-titled. Ex-Military by Death Grips came out in 2011.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Run the Jewels 3 came out in 2016, and I think that self-titled came out in 98. So
wow, that's perfect.
A little off.
Thank you for both the Haberlin brothers not playing the game.
Yeah, and then
Yosef, a friend of mine from school,
there you go,
said Donda, Whole Lot of Red, which he put in brackets, end of 2020, and Hitler Wears Hermes.
That's right.
All those I think are pretty good. I don't think any of them are album of the year. Whole Lot of Red is good. It's fun. People like to say that it wasn't good, and those people are wrong, and they don't understand.
It's a good record.
Playboi Carti's music. Donda, we can talk about it later.
We'll get into Donda.
We'll talk about Donda.
Hitler Wears Hermes. Is that on your list anywhere?
No, I've listened to lots of it. I went through a really big, just Griselda like records.
Yeah.
Kick earlier this year, and I think it's good. I remember liking it, but I mean it just doesn't, it's not really a standout thing to me. It kind of blends in with a lot of the other Griselda stuff to me.
I've always wanted to like Griselda more. Like I listen to all the big ones that come out and I'm like, this is a good record, but by the end of it I have like really no desire to go back. Like nothing really catches me.
It's really hard for me to differentiate those projects. Like I'll find certain songs that I think are really good and like will add to stuff. But like as an album, I think it's tough for some of them to stand out. Not to say that's bad because I really like it, but I feel like I just as soon would like listen to a bunch of random Griselda music as I would pick any of those one albums. But I do really enjoy it.
Eric said I died for this by Grip. I never got around to this album until yesterday because I wanted to listen to it to have an opinion. I liked Grip's last record, and then I heard that he signed to Shady Records, which is Eminem's record label. And it's like finding out your favorite comedian started to hang out with like Joe Rogan. You know, it's like, we lost another good one. There's really good production on this record, but like I don't know, he just is kind of like Kendrick Lamar sometimes. And that's Grip's whole thing. But he's a good rapper.
Yeah.
It's not their
I have
album.
no comment on it. I haven't listened to it.
I will say I listened to this on the Peloton and I met my record at 20 minutes.
Hell yeah.
For 150 kilojoules.
I don't know what's up.
Anyway.
That's it.
The last one on the Keelan and Evan account is Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Deb Never. That is Owen John's
You listen to that?
I haven't. I'm really upset. I feel like I heard about it and maybe when it came out because I went back and looked. Because I love Deb Never. I really like a bunch of her stuff, her singles, her features on stuff. I'm a very big fan, and I'm upset that I didn't listen to the album.
Yeah,
because
it
I
was
didn't
fun.
like fully, somehow completely missed it, went under my radar, and I was at a point when I was making my list where I just didn't have time to go back. Didn't care enough to go back and listen to a bunch of stuff and attempt to incorporate it into my list. So I will listen to it for sure. I'm excited to listen to it.
Yeah, no, it's got like good vibes. The vibes are immaculate.
They truly are.
I have no bad things to say about that album at all.
Yeah.
That being said, it is not the album of the year, unfortunately.
Okay.
So.
You've all been wrong. None of you have got the album of the year.
Not yet.
But it's okay. There's still hope. Sky.
What's your album of the year?
Well, I'm reading from my comments now. Sky said this. Do you want to say what your album of the year is? Did you change it? No? Sky says it's Planet Her by Doja Cat.
It's a good record.
I was listening to it the other day because I like Doja Cat's music. The other day I was like, what if I just put on the whole album? And I listened to a bunch of it and I was having a great time.
It's so fun.
I don't think it's my album of the year. Sky, unfortunately, you're wrong.
Yeah. Sorry you lost the game.
It's close, but I respect your choice. And I like that album. It's very fun. Doja Cat's great. She's such a fucking weirdo. It's amazing.
She's so funny.
She's great. She's hilarious.
One of the funniest people
She's
alive.
so weird. It's awesome.
Bro, Twitter the night that she tweeted out Zach Fox cute, exploded. Zach just tweeted out without even quoting it, like, yo, what just happened?
That's awesome. Imagine being that powerful.
Right?
All right. You read the next one.
You want me to do mine?
Oh.
Or we could ping pong.
I guess, yeah.
Let's
do that.
I
We got a
have
lot to go
the first two are both by Talia's alt account.
Okay.
She says a real one later.
Okay.
But one of them is a joke that I literally cannot say on this podcast.
What
And
does
then
it say?
I'll
She
explain
said
it to
the
you later.
N-word?
And the second one is 19 by Adele, which I think came out in like 2010.
Roughly 11 years ago.
Yeah. Well, she's 33 now, so nothing makes sense.
Yeah, but she probably started working on it when she was 30.
Adrian and Rowan
Ding,
Demings.
ding.
Adrian Godek and Rowan Demings both say Absolutely by Dijon.
Really?
Great record.
Great record.
Fantastic, catchy, fun. Not album of the year, but so good.
We're like giving away our list by saying what's not album of the year, but it's fine.
It doesn't. There's so many albums they'll
There
never
are.
guess.
Those were not album of the year, but those were great. Happy to see those included. I have two from Jesse White. Cavalcade. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
By Black Midi. And then he put another one where he said Whole Lot of Red / Sling. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what Sling is.
I don't know what Sling is.
But
actually.
Cavalcade's fantastic.
Great. A Whole Lot of Red. We already established just not the album of the year.
That's right.
So once again, you guys got to step it up. Cavalcade, no, it's cool.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Black Midi, they're also talented.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so
I'll-
technical.
We'll maybe talk about it later.
Yeah, maybe.
Then you go.
Savannah Reed says, "You have a podcast? Wait, am I tripping? Welcome to the show." Hayden Lindsay says, "Op Pack Smoker" by Lil Drop Top Golf Cart. I have to eliminate this one for a couple reasons. First, came out in 2020, and second, it's just a song. It's really funny, but it's just a song. Sorry, Hayden.
Unfortunate. Then next up, I got Olivia Jackson said box fan noises 12 hours.
It's a good record.
Unfortunately, don't think it's an album.
Might not have come out this year, though.
That is album of the year, actually. She's right. Just
She
kidding.
did it.
Just kidding. Then you go. You say another one.
Quinn's zonk answer, because the last one was a real answer. His zonk answer is Future Past by Duran Duran. It's zonk because I assume you haven't heard it, but it's not bad. Let me just say, if your album of the year, you say it's not bad too, you got to believe in yourself a little more. It's your favorite album. And like, out of the four that he's mentioned so far, it's the only one that came out this year.
This is crazy because Quinn has given me a different answer. A totally unique one to everything we've heard so far. It's not a zonk answer. It's a safe answer.
It's a safe? Is it a safe answer? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay. Then lots of people. This covers a few. Lauren, who else said this? Sinead. Who else? Sydney. Someone else said it. No, I'm wrong. A bunch of people have said, all of them women, have said it was Red Taylor's version.
We have a take on this.
Yeah, we do. We have a prepared statement.
We have a prepared statement. We are deciding not to listen to it because it's not for us. Gals, go nuts. I'm sure it's great. We know it's not for us.
Yeah.
You enjoy it, and I'm sure you'll be happy to hear we will not be having an opinion
We
on it.
can't criticize it as long as we don't listen to it. So, everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Off Season. Kaylin Buckley says Off Season by J. Cole. Good record. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
It's not sniffing
raps-
my album of the year list.
He raps very well, let me just say.
He does.
He has a Hideo Kojima bar.
Yeah, he's good at what he does.
And
He's
then
not coming anywhere close. He's not coming anywhere close to the rap album of the year in the Grammys this year.
We'll see
also,
about
he's
that.
in that category.
Is
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, I
Good
don't
for
think
him.
he stands a chance. It's sad, honestly.
Talia says Collapse in Sunbeams by Arlo Parks. That's a good record. Have you heard it?
No,
It's
I feel
fun.
like that's something I meant to listen to.
Arlo Parks is very cool. I will say in the
Oh, this was nominated for something.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
I will go listen to it.
Do it.
That sounds cool. I'll add it to my...
Talia also says, also I want to be
Cute.
in the podcast. Unfortunately, she is at our dad's house.
Oh, she's not here?
Tough luck.
Damn, she can't play Catan. This
No,
is
she
so
can't
sad.
play Catan.
Catan.
Is it Catan?
I don't know.
I say Catan.
Some say Catan.
I'm out of them, so.
You're out? I got more.
Go for it. Lightning round.
Andrew Whitney
Hell yeah, I like that guy.
said to me,
Not me, though.
Godspeed at State's End. Godspeed, You Black Emperor.
Yeah.
Great. Loved it. Listened to it like on a plane.
Love that band.
Super awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Not album of the year.
No,
Maybe I
it's not.
should listen to it more, and then I would like respect it more, because people get super horny about Godspeed You Black Emperor.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't quite get in
They're
on
fun.
it.
I don't know.
They are. I like it. I don't think it's bad, but I just maybe a little overrated for me. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Maybe that's a bold take. TQ says long-term effects of suffering, which I believe was the Suicide Boys album.
Yeah, I did not hear that.
Didn't listen to it. Maybe I will. I like Suicide Boys. I'm sorry. I like $ Suicide Boy $.
There you go.
I like a few of their songs. I come back to them all the time. Not 100% my thing. Have to be in the right mood for
Sure.
it. But I wouldn't rule out myself rooting for that, or not rooting for it, but listening to that. Sinead was one of the people who said probably read Taylor's version, but before she said Justice by JB, Justin Bieber. I know Sinead, and I know that she doesn't actually believe in that.
Okay.
She genuinely doesn't.
That's good.
Adrian just said JPEG Mafia. I'm assuming you meant LP.
LP.
Adrian.
He could have
LP
meant
exclamation.
EP too, though.
He could have, but I don't think he did. Which is great. Another
We will be
good
talking
take
about that.
that'll come up later. Guillaume, a music editor from the Concordian,
Look at
says Silk Sonic,
Oh,
Call Me If You Get Lost, or
Uh-huh.
Donda.
good record.
Good records. All of those are good records. Lots to be seen over there. Quentin said The Fool by Blade. Bladdy.
E.
Bladey. Did you listen to that?
I have not listened to Blade in a couple of years because he's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel.
I just don't get it. But a lot of people are drainers.
Yeah.
And all power to them.
Who's your favorite Train Gang member? Do you have some?
No.
Do you like any of them?
I've listened to Echo 2K.
Yeah.
And I
Echo
was
2K
like,
I think is pretty sick.
But also I listened to Young Lean had like a punk rock band.
Yeah.
And I listened to that album when I was at Hornby Island because James Acaster told me to.
Young Lean is sick.
That was fun.
And then Yves Tumor is Train Gang.
Really?
I might be completely
dead ass? I would never expect
I might
that.
be completely off my rocker there. But I think that's true.
Then he's my favorite.
Hold on.
Heaven of a Tortured Mind was fucking crazy. That was last year though, right? That was 2020? I think so.
Played after Train. Is Yves Tumor in Train Gang? Most P tracks.
We're answering.
He
the important
produced
questions.
sound. Yves Tumor produced for Echo 2K.
That's
on
enough
E.
for me to know. Okay.
I'm
cool.
pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure that's canon.
I gotta revisit E because I only listened to it once.
It's fun. What else do I have? Jad said Dande. I maybe meant Donda. I don't know.
Probably.
Cass says Sour, which is another respectable pick, but
Rookie of the Year.
not album of the year. She's Rookie of the Year, Best New Artist of the Year. Give her all the other awards, but I don't know if she has Album of the Year. Not to say it's a bad album. It's a good album.
It's a great album.
The Quinstagram, Quinn Haberlin.
What's his
Safe
safe
answer.
answer?
Call me if you get lost.
It's a safe. That is a very safe answer. Let me just say.
Yeah. And then Noah Fiani said technically not in 2021, but Nostalgia Critic's The Wall album, and I don't even feel like I should dignify that with a response.
Next.
Grace says Tricky, Crazy Frog. I had to check that this
Did that come out
song
this
came
year?
out this year, and it did. But
I
Grace,
love
the
it.
only reason you lose the game is that is a song and not an album.
Did you know the
So
owner
you are
of Crazy Frog is like
disqualified.
forcing his employees to make NFTs against their will?
Good, NFTs are the future. Just kidding. Just kidding.
You wouldn't download a picture.
Yeah. You wouldn't screenshot an NFT. So those are everyone else's
That's everything?
NFTs.
Do we want to
Just
go?
kidding.
Do we want to
They're
hit them
albums.
out?
Are we going to do our albums? I have to redo mine now because I fucked up.
Do you want to pause and then we'll hang out with our
we
friends?
can pause and talk to Sky.
Okay, we will be back when we have our shit together.
Yeah. We're back.
We're back.
It feels like we never left.
We're back. We have scotch now.
Yeah, I don't. I drink it.
Evan drank all the scotch. Would you like more?
Like a tiny splash? Sure.
You pour.
I have to pour myself.
Well, I don't want to give you
more
too much
ASMR.
of a splash. Oh,
There you
that
go.
was nice.
You like that?
Let's get this right on the mic. Ooh, that's nice.
You can't talk.
I loved every
Oh,
second
there
of
we
that.
go.
I loved every second of that. Okay. We have albums to talk about.
Our top 15 albums, to be exact.
You know the rules. We're going to go ping pong between us. 15-15. 14-4. Wait, hold on. Let's do it. Never mind. That'll work. I was thinking we could do 15, and then you're 15, and then you're 15, and then my 15. Or, you know what I'm saying?
No, we'll go. You do 15. I think we go back and forth.
Yeah.
Is that the best way to do it?
Sure.
Unless we have conflicting things. That's what we did last time.
Yeah.
Was we ping ponged.
Let's ping pong.
Okay, let's do that.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Number 15 is Sounds of Pamoja
do you? Oh my God.
by various artists.
You already started. Sounds of Pamoja by various artists. Oh, it's
You remember.
it's the DJs
Would
from
Let
where?
me sell you this
Pamoja?
album. Hour and 20 minutes long. Tanzanian DJs. Every song, so much energy, start to finish. They all go on for a little too long. Nice. The entire record makes you like alert. Like you are at a higher state of being where like you are ready for anyone to attack you at any point. You're hyped up. And it doesn't stop for an hour and 20 or whatever, however long it is.
Wow.
It is quite a record. I think maybe 2,000 streams on Spotify.
You recommended that to me? Oh, wow. Big flex. This guy listens to music other people don't. 2,000 streams. You recommended it to me, and I didn't listen to it. Oh, I did. I was studying for exams, or I was like writing papers and shit, and I put it on, and I was just like, oh my God, this is not gonna help me be productive. This is giving me anxiety, and so I had to turn it off.
What's funny is I think it would help me be productive.
Sometimes if I'm in the right kind of vibe, then it will help.
Yeah.
Do you have honorable mentions?
Yeah, you want to run those?
Yeah, those
Okay.
are because those are
So,
easy.
like,
You don't have to talk about them.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to give an explanation.
No, let's just run through them.
Okay. Okay, I'll go first. Do you want me? I'll do all mine.
Yeah.
My honorable mentions were "Sour" by Olivia Rodrigo.
That is also on my honorable mentions.
"Slow Tie" Tyrone.
Good record.
Which I thought was really good, but just not. I don't know. Though his first one was better. Adele, 30. I put on my honorable mentions.
Good record.
Because 30 was really good. And I really enjoyed listening to it. But I didn't really listen to it a bunch. It came out later in the year.
Yeah.
There was potential for it to be on my list, but I didn't listen to it that much.
I agree.
Men I Trust, Untourable album is really good. They're like a band from Montreal.
Okay.
It's super, this is the vibe that I was listening to when I was studying. It's very
Nice.
quiet. It's very calm. It's very good. It's very sweet. I think everyone should go listen to it. It's really cool. And it's just cool to put on and listen to and do other stuff. Do your thing. I don't know. Lucy Dacus, Home Video.
That's
which
on
is
mine
pretty
too.
good indie little number that I liked a lot. But kind of there were just a few tracks on it that I listened to a lot. I didn't listen to the whole album much. And I don't even know if I've officially done a full listen of it. So that's kind of why it's in honorable mentions. Kanye West, Donda is in my honorable mentions.
I'm so glad it's that low.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the thing with Donda. There are some of the best songs of the year on that record.
Yeah. It's true.
But the shit is bloated.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's a big meal.
Yeah. It's not it needs cuts.
It needs cuts. It really showed me the importance of cutting out the fat in an album.
Yeah.
Like more than like I know that like when we think of Bloated album, we think Scorpion, we think Culture too. But like Donda had a lot of good shit in there. Enough that if you cut the fat, there's still a full record there.
Yeah, and like just a much better one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. All I have to say, because I don't want to talk about Donda that much. My professor said to us this year when we were taking an exam, he was like, on the questions you write like 200 words. You can go a little bit over, but you can't go too much over, because sometimes when someone writes a lot, it shows what they don't know.
That's right.
More than what they do know. And that's the same with Donda. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but a lot of stuff that makes me question Kanye's judgment. My other honorable mention is Spirit of the Beehive, Entertainment, Death. And then, because that's like a really cool record, but I like didn't listen to it quite enough for it to be on my top 15 list. And then this is like so, like it just literally like 20 minutes ago got bumped off of my list. And so it's on here. Like this album has the highest chance of being on my list and probably should be, and should be a lot higher, but I just haven't listened to it enough.
Okay.
And it is Cavalcade by Black Midi. I was listening to it a lot. It's so like good. Basically it's like high enough that it's like in a 16 spot, and once I like listen to it more, I'm sure it would be in my top 15. It's so fun, man. But it's just not right now. And I have two other like weird things that I wanted to talk about that are kind of honorable mentions, but also kind of not. Yeah. Because like they're releases I enjoy just as much. I forget what one of them's called, honestly. But they are King Cruel's You Heat Me Up, You Cool Me Down, the live album, because that is outstanding, and like really one of my favorite like complete like listens of an album that I did all year. And the other one is I forget what it was called, what exactly the title of it was, but the Fleet Foxes live album, where he played it in a church, because that was also gorgeous. And those are amazing records and like compilations of music, but they're not original material studio albums, so I don't count them. You might, but I don't.
I would count live albums. I have one of my honorable mentions, but did not cut it. But okay. I think that there is a skill in itself to bring like new light to records that some live albums do, like Stop Making Sense by Talking Heads, that I think, you know, put it in the conversation. Yeah. But
I agree with that, but I don't think they're just like enough of a departure for them.
Yeah. No, I agree.
To be in the same. They're not entirely complete new bodies of work.
Totally.
Yeah.
Here's mine. We got Vince Staples' Self-Titled at the top of this. Great record, fun vibes. Sour, Olivia Rodrigo. One that I literally just found out about like this week, that I absolutely love listening to and will grow on me, I'm sure, is Moses Sumney's live album, live from Blackalacha.
Okay.
It's so fun. He's got like a 7-piece band on there.
Cool.
Makes it very grandiose and cool.
Cool.
We got The House is Burning, Isaiah Rashad, very fun record. Hanky by Richard Dawson, that really almost made it too. I just haven't given it enough time. I love Richard Dawson so much.
Yeah.
Absolutely by Dijon, so fun. We were just listening to it in the car yesterday.
Yeah.
And so many of those songs are catchy, and I forgot how catchy they were.
Yeah.
Lorraine with Fatigue. That's a song. That's a record that a lot of people have been talking about recently. Yeah. And it's very fun. Very well. Maybe not fun, but it's just very good fucking music. Silk Sonic and that Lucy Dacus album.
Cool.
Good shit.
Very good.
Good records.
Good records.
Now let's get into the meat
for the
and
honorable
potatoes.
Mentions. Okay, so my top 15 list then starts with Palais d'Argile.
Is that
by
the French
Faux
folk song?
Chatterton.
Yeah.
French people know I probably butchered that. It's great. It's a
the
great.
blue
It's
one,
like
right?
a French. Yeah, it's the blue one.
That was fun.
It is like super. I don't know, spacey and pretty, and it's really good, and it's just really I like listening to it. Could I name any of the tracks to you? Like probably not, but it's one of those albums that I just like put on and like listen
the
through.
French.
Yeah, and it's amazing. The whole thing's, I think it's just a gorgeous sounding album, and that is why it's on my list.
That's right.
That's why it's,
Great record.
yeah, kicking off my list at number 15.
Burger King foot. Number 14 for me.
Okay.
We have Sons of Kemet with Black to the Future.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you about this album.
Oh, tell
The
me
last
about it.
one was good. Your Queen is a Reptile.
Yeah.
Black to the Future, they do not waste a single second. Every single beat of every song is as funky as it could possibly be. Your entire body will move to the beat. It is so fun.
Hell
Good
yeah.
shit. They are in their prime.
Perfect.
Just fucking funking out.
Your Queen is a Reptile is sick. I'll listen to the new one. I'm gonna add it.
You
to
absolutely
mine.
should.
I'm gonna download it right now. Black to the Future. That's a sick cover.
Right?
love
They have
that.
such good covers.
They really do. They really do. Looks like it's probably the same artist as the last one.
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. My 14,
What's your 14?
is Remy Wolf, Juno.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Remy Wolf Jr.
Super fun. It's
Hell
like
yeah, Remy Wolf.
someone
Germ-
screaming in a thrift shop, making pop
Yeah,
music in a
and
thrift
they're
shop
horny.
the whole time. Yeah,
And
horny.
they're really
yeah.
horny.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone stripping in a thrift shop? Maybe. I
Maybe.
don't know. But it's great and it's a lot of fun. And I
guy-
kind of forgot about that album was like horny, as
Yeah.
you say. Because I was playing a bunch of
I know, I
the
forget
songs
too.
from my favorite albums in the car with my mom today. And I put a song from that
Mm-hmm.
on and I was like, this is a little more explicit than
Yeah.
I had in mind.
But it's so funky.
yeah, it
Have
is.
you listened to Remy Wolf's
Yes,
Guy?
and I love
You
it.
love
Yeah.
it?
I love the album. And
So
I love
fun.
her.
It's great.
10 out of 10.
It's great.
Okay.
She's great.
13.
Yeah.
You're going to be betrayed by this one. J. Cole, The Off Season, which you said would not even grace yours.
No, I wouldn't sniff it.
Listen, it's a top 2 J. Cole record. Let me
Sure.
say that.
Okay.
It's him rapping at his best ever. He's got bars on that shit. And I don't really care about rapping that much.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I didn't make it that high. But it's fun. There's some good songs on there. He's got some hooks on there too. And I think there were features. I don't remember really listening to it that much, but I remember I enjoyed it while I played Battlefield 5.
Look, I like that album's not bad. I don't think I have anything bad to say about it.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And the performances are really good. J. Cole's really good at rapping. But I just don't really...
I
I
get
don't
it.
know. It's just not
I get it.
It's just not my bag.
I
It's just
understand.
not that interesting to me.
I understand.
It doesn't excite me.
I totally get that. What's
Yeah.
yours? What's your 13?
Mine was Dijon, absolutely.
Great record.
Because it's super fun.
Great
I was listening to
fucking
it
record.
last night, and I think it's so weird, and it is exciting because there are a lot of that's country music a little bit. You listen
I
to
like
that?
that take that you have.
It is like there are so many. He has a song called like Someone's Red Truck and something. He has like a little country twang in his
Oh, it's
voice. Like the whole thing, it's just like there's a little bit of country in it, even though it's like an R&B album and he's like trying to do a Frank Ocean thing sometimes, I'm convinced. It's great. It's super fun, and I think it's just super creative.
there's
when
very
we were
little-
re-listening to it, it kind of snuck into my list.
Yeah. There's very little, you're welcome. There's very little country that I listen to at all.
I mean,
But when
not...
there's like country fusion into songs by artists
Yeah.
I already like, I almost always goes over
I think
well.
it's super light, and people
Yeah.
could probably even be like, Evan, you're insane for that take, saying that it's country.
I don't think they will. I
But
think
there
they'll
is like
respect it.
there are notes of country in
There's a
that
whiff.
album.
There's definitely
For
a whiff,
sure,
and you cannot
for
ignore it.
sure, For sure.
Okay. 12?
Yeah.
Mercurial World by Magdalena Bay.
What is this?
This is a fantastic little ditty by a little duo. It's a singer and a producer.
Okay.
Magdalena Bay. I think I told you about it. It's got a very pink cover. It looks like this.
Oh.
It's so
I've
fucking
seen
cool.
this around.
The production is some of the best of the year. And for that reason, it started really high on my list, and I just started bumping it down. I'm not a huge fan of the singer. It's kind of giving, like, 2014, I don't know, Ellie Goulding, maybe. It's very breathy. And like maybe that's the shtick. Maybe they that's exactly what they went for. But there's some catchy ass songs in there.
Okay.
It's very fun, like synth poppy kind of shit.
Very cool. I'll
Yeah.
listen to it. I feel like I don't have anything on my list that you like don't know.
I think we're good from here. I think you'll know everything.
Okay. Wait, what are we at? 12?
12.
Okay. Is James Blake is Friends That Break Your Heart?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when that album came out, I was like kind of disappointed by it, and I
Yeah.
didn't like it very much. I didn't
Me
really
too.
care about it, and I listened to it. I just kept coming back to it.
Really?
And it like really grew on me. A lot of the stuff on there
will happen to me.
really grew on me. And then I was just like, yeah, this is in my like favorite albums of the year.
Look at that redemption.
It's awesome. It's I don't even know how to describe it. There's just a bunch of songs that I like kind of kept coming back to, and I think all the features on it are great. Like SZA and
Yeah.
Jid is amazing,
He is.
and a bunch. And at first, I remember being like, when the album first came out, I thought a lot of the singles were stronger than the rest of the track list. But then it's kind of like, as I go through, I don't even remember necessarily exactly which songs were the singles. Like now they blend better into the album to me, if that makes any sense. So like I'm not listening through the album and being like mildly disappointed. Like now I've actually like just warmed up to everything.
Now your expectations are lower.
Maybe that's part of it, but I just enjoy the whole thing more.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great record.
Yeah.
Okay, 11.
Yeah. I just did mine, so it's you.
Ultra Pop.
Oh,
by
wow.
The Armed.
Wow.
That's where it is on my list.
That's where it is on your list?
That's where it sits.
Okay.
I like metal. Like when
Is it a metal album?
I
don't even know.
Let me finish a sentence. When I
sorry.
expect, okay, when somebody tells me that a metal album is about to grace my ears, I'm in a certain mood, right?
Okay.
But that is not the vibe I expected from Ultra Pop by The Armed, even though people say there's a lot of metal influence in this.
Yeah.
But it's like the brightest metal you can expect, you know? It's like so fucking, it's the sunniest day of the year, and it's shining in your face with like happy fucking rage. And it's great.
I don't really think it's a metal album.
I think it is.
It's like,
I think it absolutely has a
What is-
lot of metal in there.
sure. I mean, I thought of it more as just being like a noise rock kind of thing.
You can say that.
It's really good. It's very good. It's on my list.
It's just so
It's
its
coming
own
up.
thing.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Are you gonna say
Higher on
your
my
opinion?
list than it is on yours. So.
I thought it would be.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna say about it.
I think there's gonna be a couple records where I feel the same way when you name them,
Okay.
and that's the fun about this. isn't
Okay.
it?
Well, my next one is Silk Sonic, An Evening with Silk Sonic.
That was an honorable mention.
Which is, I know it was an honorable mention, which kind of surprised me, and I
Why?
I've considered putting it lower, and it kind of snuck its way higher up on my list. I just like I was gonna say it's great. It's super
so
fun. It's super fun. It's super good. All the performances are amazing. The songs are great. But this song, to talk about like disappointing releases and liking the singles more, like they released like half the album as singles. And I'm fine with it being 30 minutes. I'm not fine with it being 30 minutes and putting out 15 minutes of material before the album comes out, because it was like 15 minutes of new stuff when I actually listened to it, and that's super disappointing, and it really took away from my experience of it. And I also thought that there are like more so when I first listened to it, I think there's a couple songs that I don't really care about on it that were not the singles, so even more so
Yeah.
we're just slashing down the new stuff of the album that wasn't the singles that's like good. Like mostly it's
Totally.
the singles.
Totally. Yeah. I feel like there's very little bad things to say about the actual music itself.
Yeah.
Except for pretty short runtime.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done a lot more with this dynamic duo we might never have again, you know?
Yeah.
And again, you know, promoting the album so long before its release. Like I told you, they did leave the door open at the 2021 Grammys, right? It's not eligible for this year, so they're just going to like the single
The album
itself,
isn't. The single's eligible for
the
this year's
single is going to
Grammys.
get nominated. I probably did get nominated for some shit.
It did.
So,
It got nominated for tons
so we're
of
gonna
shit.
hear it at this Grammys, and then next
for Record of
Grammys,
the Year.
the third Grammys in a row it'll be mentioned because the album will be eligible.
Yeah. which
I'm
is
gonna
ridiculous.
get fucking tired. This is the problem with the Grammys, and I don't understand why their deadline window is so early compared to when the actual show happens. Like, do you really need that much time? Like, just make a poll a day before the Grammys and tell everyone to vote.
I don't know. I'm
Bro,
not the Grammys
make a
Academy.
straw poll. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but it's like a great project, and I don't think I have anything bad to say about the songs, but I like these other albums more, and I find them more exciting and
I get
interesting.
that. Totally. Okay, 10.
And are enjoyable.
I don't think this one's on your list,
Okay.
but you know what it is.
Okay.
It is Kick 3 by Arca.
It's not on my list, yeah.
Fucking
Spoilers.
record, dude. Arca went off this year. She dropped Kick 2. Couple days later, she dropped Kick 3. These are full-length albums. Couple days later, Kick 4 came out.
Was it a couple days?
It might have been a
It
week,
was
I don't
like
know.
the same day.
No. It was really close together, but it was
Okay.
not the same day.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they're all
she did
very
her own
different for each other.
saturation, but
I would say my second favorite would be Kick 2, but I really need to go experience them much more.
I need to go listen
Kick
to
3
all
was
of
so
them.
fun.
But I'm like overwhelmed by them. I
Kick-
find them very daunting.
That they are, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Kick 3 is like very much Arca's take on like reggaeton. It feels like a lot of the time.
Really?
Like it's very Venezuelan, which is where she's from. Like it's very fun.
Cool.
It's very fun, like pop shit, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know, not a pop song because it's Arca.
That's
and
sick.
she's going nuts. So yeah, I fucking love that record. What's your 10?
My 10 is Vince Staples.
By Vince Staples.
Yeah, I think that is like, how do I even explain this? I've said it many times to you. I think it's like one
Yes.
of the best sounding records like
It is.
of the year, like one of the best produced, because I
Yeah.
mean Vince has said like in interviews and stuff himself, he's like, I'm really more of a writer. I don't like produce. He doesn't really produce his beats.
Yeah.
He certainly has input in them and picking them and, you know, guiding a producer to figure out something how he wants it to sound.
Yeah.
I mean, even I don't know if that's true, but like he doesn't play instruments, and so this was produced by Kenny Beats, and I feel like he just went crazy on it. It sounds so good. This was my
Yeah.
era of using Apple Music for like lossless audio. I just think it sounds incredible. It sounds so clean. It's so enjoyable to listen to. And like the performance is little laid back and uninteresting, but I still think lots of them not uninteresting, but I think it's a little more relaxed than maybe people were expecting.
Yeah.
And I think for the energy that he gives, the runtime is perfect. And I think it's a really